Hey everybody, Kent Slauson here with Bray Real Estate and Slauson Homes. Let's talk about what the hell is happening in the housing market. Now I'm sure that there are some buyers and sellers out there wondering when will be a good time to make a move. And I know there are plenty of my fellow real estate brokers that'll benefit from this information as well. It will probably come as no surprise to most of you that the red-hot housing appreciation of 2021 and the first half of 2022 has come to an end. This graph represents the average home price in Mesa County, and as you can see, prices peaked back in June of 2022. Let's get some perspective by putting numbers to this data. The all-time high was an average home price of $410,000. Now, just 8 months later, the average home price is $360,000. That represents a 12% decline in home prices from the peak. According to Redfin, this corresponds very closely with national pricing data. Okay, so why have home prices declined? Well, the answer is affordability. Let's take a look at interest rates. Back in March of 2022, we were sitting pretty at 3.76% for a 30-year fixed mortgage. It's been a fairly steady climb upward from there, with rates peaking above 7% in October and fluctuating between 6 and 7% since. So when I superimpose rates and housing prices, it becomes quite obvious that there is a negative correlation between the two. I decided to dig a little bit deeper and try to find where everything broke down. And what I found was pretty damn interesting. Now, to learn more, you're going to want to be sure to purchase my program on Building Your Wealth link down below. Just kidding, let's get into it. I took the average 30-year fixed interest rate going back 12 months and calculated the monthly payment when buying a home priced at the average home price for the corresponding time period. As it turns out, the residents of Mesa County can afford about a $2,075 principal and interest payment. This with some assumptions like a 10% down payment. Now, once mortgage payments rose above this figure, the housing market hit the brakes hard. As interest rates continued to climb, prices came down to keep the monthly payments around this threshold. This means that we may be able to make some predictions about the 2023 housing prices, so long as we can make some predictions about the 2023 interest rates. I've talked before about how the Federal Reserve has been increasing interest rates in order to combat inflation. And if you haven't been following closely, you should know that 2023 inflation data thus far has not been very good. The markets are currently expecting the Fed funds rate to terminate about a full percentage point above where they currently are at. And this will likely bleed over into mortgage rates. So, I'm here to tell you that there is likely some pain ahead. I would not be surprised to see higher interest rates in 2023. Now, once the Fed capitulates and begins looking at interest rate reductions, I would be willing to bet that we see housing prices increase again. If that happens before the fall, I'd be pretty surprised. Keep in mind that these are my opinions and I don't have a crystal ball. However, this is what I would currently advise. If you're looking to sell, you better not be overpricing your property. Hire an agent that knows what they're doing, or it's going to cost you money. This is an environment where pigs get fed and hogs get slaughtered. So don't be greedy. Now, if you're looking to buy, do not rely on refinancing in the near term. Inflation is tricky to tame, and you don't want to be caught with a high mortgage payment that you can't afford. On the flip side, if people aren't buying, they're renting, so don't expect rents to tank anytime soon either. The pros and cons of buying or selling is extremely transaction dependent, and money can be made or lost in all markets. If you want to chat about your situation, don't be shy, send me a message or give me a call. Until next time, I'm out.